Hello there. My name is Corrine Jones, and I am one of the co-leaders of the Special Needs School Nurse Interest Group of the National Association for School Nurses. We are a subgroup within the National Association of School Nurses that specifically works to support our fellow school nurses. If your school does not have a school nurse, what can you as parents do to encourage your school to employ a school nurse? Parents have played a significant role in advocating for school nurses in various ways across the country, from presenting to school boards, lobbying for funding, to testifying before legislative bodies. Oftentimes, a tragedy spurs communities into action. A child died in Philadelphia in 2014 because he suffered an emergency requiring CPR on a Wednesday, and the school only had a nurse on Thursdays and every other Friday. Philadelphia has also lost a child to asthma in 2013 in a school with no nurse, and then in 2018, multiple students died after a severe flu outbreak. Philadelphia parents demanded more full-time school nurses after the flu outbreak. Parent groups, such as school PTOs and the Parents United for Public Education, pushed for better staffing, arguing that schools without nurses put children at risk. Their efforts led to increased funding for nursing positions in the district. In 2019, Chicago Public Schools reduced the number of nurses due to budget cuts. Parents, along with the Chicago Teachers Union, protested, arguing that students with chronic illnesses were at risk. The outcry led to commitments from the city to hire more nurses. In Maine, a group of parents lobbied school officials to increase nursing staff after a student with diabetes experienced a medical emergency in 2019 due to the lack of a full-time nurse. Their advocacy helped secure funding for additional nursing hours. During the COVID-19 pandemic, school nursing really rose to the forefront as parents across the U.S. supported organizations like the National PTA, calling for federal and state funding to ensure schools had adequate nursing staff for health screenings, contact tracing, and student care. This contributed to the inclusion of school health funding in relief packages. In 2022, a student suffered an asthma attack with no nurse present. Parents in Austin, Texas petitioned for a full-time nurse in every school after this horrible accident. What's noticeable about all these examples is that it took an emergency or tragedy for change to happen. Having a school nurse in the building does not necessarily mean any of those situations could have been prevented, but we never do know what could have happened if a school nurse trained in emergency care would have been present. It would be wonderful to change the narrative and mandate that every school had a school nurse on site every single day to provide for the health and safety of students. Before an emergency happens, parents can engage directly with school administrators to emphasize the importance of having a full-time school nurse. Attending and speaking at school board meetings allows parents to publicly voice their concerns and advocate for the hiring of school nurses. Share your stories. Do your research. Your district is not going to provide data to parents on the number of health conditions in your district, but that has historically been found to be helpful for health services to provide the rationale to hire school nurses. Work with your current health services, your PTO, or parent groups, or utilize your local or national resources to raise awareness about the critical role of school nurses. Organize informational sessions, distribute literature, or use social media platforms to highlight how school nurses contribute to student health and academic success. Again, check out the National Association of School Nurses website, which provides resources that can help in these educational efforts. There are toolkits on their website, and most state school nurse associations provide resources as well. Despite their proven impact, many schools still face funding shortages that leave them without full-time nursing support. Investing in school nursing means investing in student success, school safety, and community well-being. School budgets are often cited as one of the reasons schools cannot afford full-time health services. But according to the Centers for Disease Control, every $1 spent on school nursing, society saves $2.20. These savings come from preventing costly emergency room visits and parents missing time at work to care for sick children. The health office in schools may be the first place some students go for health care, or it may be the only place they receive health care. School nursing is not just a healthcare service. It is a vital component of a successful educational system. Healthy students learn better, teachers teach more effectively, and schools operate more safely when a school nurse is present. Parents really play a pivotal role in ensuring that schools provide adequate nursing services, safeguarding their children's health and enhancing their educational experience. Parents are also crucial in partnering with the school nurse. Please establish a rapport and relationship with your school nurse. We are here to advocate for your child, to ensure they have the accommodations they need to remain safe and healthy in school. That timeless adage is true. You can't educate a child that isn't healthy, and if your child isn't healthy, they have a hard time being educated. Children with chronic health conditions require consistent and coordinated care to ensure their well-being and academic success. Conditions such as asthma, diabetes, epilepsy, severe allergies, and other long-term medical needs demand ongoing attention and management. The collaboration between parents and school nurses plays a crucial role in providing students with a safe, supportive, and effective learning environment. By working together, parents and school nurses can ensure proper health management, enhance communication, and improve the overall quality of life for children with chronic and complex health needs. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. By recognizing the who and why behind school nursing, we take a critical step toward a healthier, more successful future for all of our students.